Hello, I'm Tino, and yesterday I had a request. Can you do a template for Germany using the all 36 chassis for a Blitzkrieg? Yes, of course, and here it is. This template is using the 36 chassis. It has a nice punch, 3100, and it moves at 12 kilometers per hour, and that's a desired speed. And the breakthrough is also very nice, about 2000 breakthrough, so with the armor it's kind of immune to enemy attacks and is perfect for overrunning Poland and France. Also the Soviet Union if you do it in the 4041. And if you are in Paradoxian channel, please subscribe here. It's Tino Dua English. I created this channel 2 weeks ago, so I hope to find you here. I will keep moving stuff from Paradoxian to here. I forgot to mention that this template has immense amount of fuel, so you can go deep into enemy territory, and we are going to demonstrate that just now. We are going to put this on speed 2, so it goes very slow, and let's move. As you can see, they move at lightning speed, despite they are moving at speed 2, 12 kilometers per hour. It's like strategic redeploy, and they can overrun enemy units easily. We are going to do that. We keep moving. And of course the infantry should try to follow. We are doing this kind of really fast. Not very well planned, but you will get the idea of how this works. They are so powerful that we can split this in 3. For example, we can move this one in this direction. Now keep moving. Forgot to move this one. And of course we should try to redeploy all the infantry units as fast as possible behind. We are not doing that because we kind of just a test. But despite you listen, all that's kind of out of fuel is far for out of fuel. From out of fuel, let me show you. We have still 2,700 gallons out of 2,800, so we can keep fighting for days without problems. We are going to connect this one with the North divisions. We are already connected there. Now for Warsaw. You can also do overruns if you wish. And we are going to overrun the units retreating. Well, you get the idea. Very easy, super powerful, and let's check the fuel. You can reach Moscow easily with this template. As you can see, they are almost refueled. You can redeploy to the retreat here and refuel the tanks, but we can keep easily and reach the Soviet Union very fast with all the supplies they have on them. And you can crush these pockets super fast, super easy. So let's go to the template. So the template has 2 stages. This is the first stage, when it's not that powerful because we are using trucks, but the requirement was that we use 36 technology, and you have trucks on 36. And you should design this template. All these tanks that you see here is going to be very heavy on tanks. You are Germany, you are very rich, and that will make the unit with a very strong hardness, so you are going to take less casualties despite you have less hit points. The hardness of these divisions will compensate and make the unit strong enough. only one anti-air because I don't expect to find much close air support in the Soviet Union, in Poland or in France, so one is okay. I have high superiority. Also the flamer tank, you should rush the 39 engineer for the flamer tank. The recon company is a light tank. These designs are kind of similar, the only difference is that this one has a heavy machine gun and this one a flamer. So far I have the artillery, the engineer, but I would like to add the logistic company. I already have it here. I should add the logistic company, and in the future maybe change the artillery for the hospital to help with the XP, but the XP is okay. But it's always good to have kind of immune to enemy of suffering casualties. So this is the template, and now we are going to see the design. As you can see, the speed is 12 kilometers per hour. Let's go to the design. Our main tank is a Panzer 3C. It has a medium howitzer, a turret for 3 persons, so it has more breakthrough and damage. 2 heavy machine guns for more damage. The radio, the best radio that you have available, in this case level 1, and this for improved reliability for the ammunition. This one for more speed, and this the default, and this one also the default to make it cheap and fast. And no armor, no breakthrough, because the breakthrough is enough big, 39, and since I have lots and lots of tank, and the Germany also have lots of modifiers that bonus the breakthrough, I do not need extra breakthrough, but I need speed, so I put a lot in speed. For this you need engine level 2, you can get that in 36, you don't need armor, and that will give you this tank that has a lot of speed, more than 12 kilometers per hour, and a lot of soft attack, 41. Later I will add a tank destroyer for the campaign against the Soviet Union, so I left the space for one extra battalion as tank destroyer, and the tank destroyer will have improved wielding. It will be done with a 39 model, and that one, yes, will have armor, because you need just one battalion with a lot of armor, and this will take the whole division a lot up in terms of armor, because it's the average of the battalion with most armor and the rest. But this is for stage 2. It's great for France and Poland and the start of Barbarossa. And now let's go to see the flamer design. Recon 12 kilometers and flamer. They have the same design, the only change in the weapon. Here is the weapon, the single turret, 1 person, and they are full of fuel. Why? Because all the stats in this tank are penalized except the fuel. So for each of the tank I can get 100 extra capacity, and I'm using the modifiers to get all the speed in these light tanks. These are 2 light tanks that have this that make the tank slower, but since they are light tanks they move very fast, very reliable, also 97, 12.7 kilometers. And I do not put fuel tanks on the tanks themselves, and save the space in the tanks for better things like the machine guns. Let me check the template. I don't want to put the fuel here because they will make the tank much slower, so I put in the other that is not penalized. Also, design the tank immediately. You should hire the Minister of the Army early, so you store XP for the army, and you design the tank. Despite you don't have the tanks, doesn't matter. You make 3 divisions, you convert them to the tank, to the division that we just talked. Make this unit also elite. We are going to do that now. You make it elite by clicking here, so they get the first 39 rifles and the best equipment. They get it first, and when they reach level 3, the war in Spain will start, and you send them there, and you will reach elite level. This is very important. I forgot to send them to Spain, so I have 2 elite and 1 semi-elite, because they arrive in Spain kind of late, but it's okay. And I would like to do a challenge with this template. reach Moscow without refueling. So with the basic fuel they have, start from here and reach Moscow deep into Russian enemy territory. That would be nice. Take note that I did not add the logistic company yet, and they have that ton of fuel. And also, if you check here, let me see the commander, we are going to add those tanks, the medal for division supply consumption 7.5. So if we add the supply company and this medal, they are going to have a huge advantage in the Soviet Union. Well, that's all I can do with the 36 technology. If you find this useful, a like and a comment will be most appreciated. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.